My name is Elena. I'm 27 years old, and I am living in what I can't stop hearing is uncertain times. I think that we are in a critical time, and the way that information spreads.
Words about a pandemic at this point?
No, we're not at all, and we have it totally under control.
Is rapid and changing and scary.
The patented nanosilver we have, the Pentagon has come out and documented in Homeland Security and said this stuff kills the whole SARS corona family at point blank range. Well, of course it does. It kills every virus.
Then they give you their big virtue signal lie. We're trying to prevent people from dying. Yeah, okay.
We are undoubtedly living in an information age. I'm a member of a generation that remembers the time before smartphones and streaming, and was experiencing adolescence when this online shift took place. I know that dis and misinformation are not the creation of the 2010s and the 2020s and the technology that accompanied them. Of course, misinformation and disinformation have existed for as long as information has. Propaganda, for many purposes, has been a significant and pervasive tool for the spread.
We are tonight experiencing a massive weather emergency in this country. Record-setting low temperatures, lots of areas, particularly across the South, not used to serious winter weather, getting absolutely buried under snow.
The blackouts that are in Texas are being made worse by the failure of wind turbines, many freezing in the icy weather, cutting output in half, and it's raising questions about the Lone Star State's increasing reliance on renewable energy.
If this Green New Deal goes forward the way that the Biden administration appears to want it to, then we'll have more events like we've had in Texas all across the country.
Windmills failed, like the silly fashion accessories they are, and people in Texas died.
The senior director of ERCOT telling Bloomberg today, I quote, "While ICE has forced some wind turbines to shut down, just as a brutal cold wave drives record electricity demand, that's been the least significant factor in the blackouts."
In this project, though I'm committed to exploring the relationship between my own reality and disinformation, I am unable to produce truth for an audience. Even documentaries with no stylistic frills have an aesthetic, the aesthetic of objectivity. But the concept of truth is a hairy one. Some would say that truth with a capital T does not quite exist, because perception and reality don't always see eye to eye. In 2016, Oxford Dictionary's word of the year was post-truth, defined as an adjective relating to or denoting circumstances in which objective facts are less influential in shaping public opinion than appeals to emotion and personal belief. The tumultuous politics between then and now have done nothing but exacerbate this relationship.
All of us here today do not want to see our election victory stolen by emboldened radical left Democrats, which is what they're doing, and stolen by the fake news media. That's what they've done and what they're doing.
Voting machine company Dominion Voting Systems accuses Mike Lindell of trying to boost sales by repeating Donald Trump's false claims about a vast election conspiracy.
On his left hand, phrases like MAGA forever and United We Stand.
I spoke to my father about creating this project, and he told me that it was important that I spoke about the misinformation on both sides. Though this is a fair point, I'm not presenting news here. It's also important to note that the same standard is not required of any of the legacy news outlets who are able to present misinformation or misreport or misinterpret facts without penalty, because the news is considered entertainment and not regulated as a public good by any government entity. Though it's become sort of a cheap and meaningless corporate catchphrase at this point, these are uncertain times.